Welcome back, travelers. As always, we're the Improfessionals, here to immortalize these stories and characters and hopefully entertain along the way. I'm Joseph, the DM for our campaign Conflicts of Interest. Last session, the party left from the city of Crystal Elm, making the way towards the mountains and towards the barbarian lands. Along the way, they encountered a group that they had met before, a group of bandits. Had a tense but peaceful conversation with them. A little before, Peregrine and Nura prayed to Cord, and Peregrine learned a little bit more about this dragon that he's been told about. Tarman made a bullet out of the ashes of his fallen pirate captain, a vampire by the name of Goldrian. And then once they reached the mountains, the Drogsha, the cult wanting Shaman dead, appeared along with Shaman's brother, Arthur. A battle ensued. Arthur defeated Shaman, but didn't have the wherewithal within him to kill her, so he hoped that someone else would finish the job. Appearing and killing the leader of the Drogsha, seeing a direct order as disrespect. A large, familiar orc, with now adorned in furs and bones of some large creature, wielding a black steel mace. Kabal Rahtnuk arrived, pointing directly at Nura and saying, "Haven't I killed someone like you before?" So Nura, you see Kabal, having said this to you, pointing at you. He's about 20 to 25 feet away from you. And you are about 10 feet from Shaman, who is unconscious, but she looks relatively okay. Past Kabal, about 25 to 30 feet away, are Peregrine and Tarman, and about 10 feet behind them is John.
Nura is trying to run every possible thing in his mind to ensure that the most people walk out of here alive. Because he knows how much of a threat Kabal actually is. And most of our party members are down. Ball, why are you here?
Asking a lot of questions for a dead man.
Okay, God, I'm thinking of something.
Tarman, you see the situation, you see how kind of spread out the party currently is, and how Kabal's kind of right in the middle of everyone.
Kabal Rahtnuk.
He turns away from Nura and turns to face you. His expression with a grin and this kind of cocky sneer while looking at Nura turns into this angry scowl and disdainful grimace as he looks at you.
I know that right now you probably want to kill us all. May I offer a counter-argument or counter-offer?
Kabal, very calmly, begins to step forward. You speak to me as if we are on equal grounds.
We are not. I definitely know that.
No, we are not. I have taken more lives than you have been a part of. Every person you have ever known, every civilian you have walked past on the streets, every innocent bystander who has taken a simple glance at you. Double that number, and you come close to the amount I have slain.
I don't even think I come close even by doubling. But I know that we can beat you in 2 months' time.
He stops when you say that.
In 2 months, not only do I think that we can beat you, but I think we can kill you.
Peregrine, do you want to say anything to help him in this endeavor?
I know what he's doing.
Actually, Jay's given me an idea, if you don't mind Nura hopping back in.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, definitely. Oh. Sorry, my heart's beating fast in the speed of light at the moment.
Trust me, so is mine.
In 2 months' time, will be the final clash of Storm Heralds and Rahtnuks.
John is trying so hard to compose himself. Okay, who wants to make the persuasion roll?
Who has the highest?
What's your persuasion, Peregrine?
+2.
Oh no.
Mine's +7.
Oh,
Plus
damn.
7.
Both of them can roll?
Which one do you want to roll?
It
One of
has
us
to be
potentially
Nura.
roll with
Okay,
the
Nura,
advantage.
Nura, roll with advantage.
Yes!
Let's see.
Okay. Okay. Come on.
Come on, man.
Natural 20!
Yeah!
Natural freaking 20!
Oh, fucking 20!
Kabal looks at you. Kabal looks around, looks down at his mace. You all swear to grow stronger. Do you want to know the greatest motivator for strength? Revenge. As Kabal's mace swings, and blood splatters across the stone, across his face,
What?
and across the face of Tarmin, as Peregrine's unconscious body goes flying over the cliffside.
No!
Wait.
And you hear a thud.
Tarmin just stares in shock.
Era's mind has stopped working. His body will now take reaction.
Go ahead, roll an attack.
21 to hit.
It does not hit. As he is going to respond in turn as you rush forward, you can't even scream. You go to stab him with the trident, he catches it and slams you down with the mace. He knocks you unconscious temporarily, but you are not in death saves or anything. But when he slams you down, he's holding on to your trident. He just looks at it. He drops his mace for a second as he breaks the trident over his knee and tosses the pieces to the ground as he picks his mace back up. Looking at Tarmin and John, who is on his knees in complete shock. Tarmin, what does he see in you?
As Tarmin just sees this, just anger overflows him. As Tarmin glares at him, I am sick of losing people. As he pulls out his gun and fires twice.
Oh. Okay.
First one, 19. 26.
Okay.
But you fire. He blocks the first one, but the second one scratches his neck. And he just smiles and he just sucker punches you in the gut. John just screams out and he runs forward. Kabal grabs his head and slams his head down against the ground. And he just looks at everyone. And he looks over at Shaman. He starts to walk towards her. And then walks past her, but he keeps looking at her with a smile on his face. He stops and he looks back. He sees the most pain in the eyes of Nura, and he says, "The next time we meet, you better kill me." As he begins to walk away. Peregrine,
Oh no.
your ears are ringing, your vision fading in and out. You hear a voice. Couldn't possibly be prouder of you. As your vision fades to your father, as you've told him that you've gotten your adventuring license. Your mother was standing behind him, tears in her eyes. Our son, continuing the family tradition. I've never been prouder for you, Peregrine. Never. as a celebration was held that night, as your father holds up a glass. And I know that we're all having a lot of fun, but the night does have to come to a close. So, I would like to partake in the parting glass in honor of my son Peregrine and the journeys he will go. As everyone cheers and they all take a drink, he puts his drink down and he says, "Good night and joy be with y'all." As you all these people are congratulating you, Peregrine. And then you see in the crowd, walking up to you, you see Nura, injured, scratched up. You see this panic in his eyes. Nura, after an hour or so of traveling down to the next cliffside, all of you injured, struggling, but trying to get to Peregrine, what were you saying to him, trying to get him conscious?
Peregrine, it can't end like this. You've been through so much.
As he says this to you, Peregrine, in this vision, Peregrine, your vision comes to, and this pain immediately pierces through your body, and you cough. Your vision is still blurry. Your hearing is muffled. You see all of your party members over you.
Peregrine, you can't die. You are literally the smartest out of all of us, and if you die, we're gonna die.
Peregrine, Atlas told you you'd be headmaster. Prove him right.
Nura has actually reached his arm around his back and pulled Peregrine into a hug as he just says to him, "Can't lose you. You're the last family I have. I can't lose you."
Peregrine, you feel this numbness. One of your arms completely numb, your legs. There's pain all throughout, but it's faint. It's hard. You have to focus on it to feel it. It's more like a soreness, if anything. But as you're leaned over Nura, you see this red trickling down his back. And you feel each breath is getting a little harder and harder.
Nura. Nura. How you doing, old friend?
Doing all right, bud. Doing all right.
Good. To everyone else.
Everyone else is good too. They're right here, bud.
Yeah, we're here for you.
Right here.
John's just like, we're here. Oh, Peregrine, I'm right here.
Alright. Strangest thing. So it's a party. My child. My parents, you were there as well. It was nice. I know we still gotta take out Kabal.
He left.
Is it? No, there's some. I feel numb. Listen. No matter the cost, all the. You need to put that thing down.
Don't worry, bud. We're gonna put him down. You, me, Tom, and Shaman, all of us. We're gonna take him down.
Peregrine,
Mm-hmm.
what are your last words?
Nura, as I put my hand on the. You're always like a brother to me. Remembered me, and remember what we were fighting for. As that hand kind of just slowly just starts lining off of him.
No. Stay with us. Stay with us.
All of you sit there in the realization of what's going on in front of you. Nura, landing on your shoulder, is Quentin.
Oh, Quentin!
Quentin moves down off of you, Nura. He onto the body of Peregrine. You see that his eyes are watery, and he just kind of rubs himself against Peregrine. As he reaches into, like, around Peregrine's, the pockets, and he pulls out the Tushhog family crest. And he begins to fly away. A quick sidebar sort of cutscene, if you will. Weeks pass. Months pass. Who knows? This is far, far, far away. Quentin lands on a doorstep. Skinny. Like he hasn't eaten. Covered in scrapes. He did much to get here safely. As he taps on the door, an older halfling man opens it. Hello? Quentin? As Quentin sits down, the crest looks up at the man, these sorrow-filled eyes, as Quentin dissipates into this beautiful yellow magic. As the halfling man picks up the crest and just stares at it. Geralda! Yes, what is it, dear? Come down here, please. As the halfling woman comes down. Terrence, what's the matter? As she sees the crest in his hands and the tears welling in his eyes. No. I'm sorry. I should have never convinced him to be an adventurer. No, Tara, don't blame yourself for this. No, it's what he wanted to do. Oh, my boy! As they wrap their arms around each other. And they both sob. Falling to their knees, holding each other tight.
Of all the money that e'er I had spent it in good company, and all of the harm I have ever done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want or wit to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be to you all. So fill to me the parting glass and drink a health whate'er befalls. Then gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be to you all. For all the comrades that e'er I had, they're sorry for my going away. And all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they wish me one more day to stay. But since it fell into my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. So fill to me the parting glass and drink a health whate'er befalls, then gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. But since it fell into my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. So fill to me the parting glass and drink a health whate'er befalls, then gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. Good night and joy be to you all.
We should give him a proper burial.
As much as I would like that, Jim, I don't think that's a good idea here.
Nura is going to get back on his feet. He will walk to Peregrine's head, look down at the body as his tattoos start to glow.
As the lightning just overhead, this massive storm continues to quake. Literally, the mountains shaking a bit with this storm.
You all might want to cover your eyes. Nura is going to raise his fist up to the storm as he just says, in the name Peregrine, echo through these hills. As he brings his fist down and a massive bolt of lightning strikes his body. And after the flash, the only thing that remains is an outline of where his body was.
Should we continue on this?
I think we should rest for the night.
Maybe we should go back and let everybody know what happened.
We have a job, I know. As Tarmin looks at Nura, harbinger of the Storm Heralds, we have 48 hours to find whatever it is you're looking for, because we're on a time crunch. But at the moment now, all three of you get rest. As Tarmin sits by the outline, as he will be watching over the night.
Everyone, you wake up the next day. Tarmin, you are exhausted, effectively.
As Tarmin, through his exhaustion, just watching over the night, as soon as he sees the others waking up, let's get going.
Nura, carry him, please.
Nura doesn't say anything at first, he just picks up Tarmin. Nura, with eyes that almost belong to a dead man, he just walks forward into the lands.
John walks alongside Shaman. He grabs her hand. So, Nura, we're looking for a cave, right?
Nura just nods.
This cave was worth it.
Shaman.
If you're so tired of being out here, leave.
Guys, stop. If we start doing this, we're gonna let him win.
He already did.
No, he didn't.
He took Kerrigan away.
I know that. And I just sat there and watched and I didn't do anything.
You couldn't do anything.
I could have tried.
None of us could do anything.
I didn't even lift my sword until everyone else was already down. I mean, shit. What kind of adventure is that?
John, you are not to blame. I am.
Nara, you're not to blame.
I am the only reason you're out here. I am the only reason that Kabal Rahtnuk ran into us. My brother is dead. If you don't like being out here, go back to Crystal Elm. I'm not leaving. I found what we came out here to look for. Otherwise, his death really just meant nothing.
I'm with you. As he takes out his dagger and cuts his hand, I make a vow. You and I'm with you to the end. We're killing Kabal.
You know something? Me and Peregrine were brothers. Didn't need a blood oath. Want to be my brother, Tarman? Spill the blood of Rahtnuk.
Starman hears that. Fine. As he just takes the cloth and wraps his hand.
I don't want to do this adventuring thing anymore. Everybody dies.
Shaman, you're right. We've lost so many people. But think of all the people that Peregrine and us, how many people we've saved. You want to say that that's not worth it?
Don't you dare say that. Because everything you said to me, if you say that, means nothing. And I'm still here and alive because of you. So don't you dare say that.
So that's it, Shaman. You just want to give it all up.
Everybody I know is gone. I don't have anything to return back to. They're all dead. We killed them all.
You still have Afara.
Hang on a second. Shaman, what do you mean he killed them all? Who?
She means her brother.
Wait.
I saw that, Shaman. When I crossed through the fire, he was about to strike you down. I wasn't gonna be there in time. He let you live.
Your friends back home, you're saying that he killed them? Did he tell you why he's here? Why he was doing any of this?
He killed everybody I knew back at home. Pretty much everybody, and anybody who is alive is going to be killed.
By who?
And now the drug show.
Well, hang on, Shaman. Kabal, when he showed up, he killed that tiefling, or whatever it actually was. That was the leader of the Drogsha, right? They can't make any sort of decision without somebody leading them.
And then Peregrine just topping on that cake.
Hey,
He's gone too.
we are going to fix this, Shaman.
I don't know if I can do this anymore.
John is gonna take her hand. Shaman, please. If you walk away, then maybe we actually did lose. I mean, look at us. We're all still here. The ones that are left, we can't just let Peregrine's death not be avenged, right?
We're not the Rogue Royals without him.
I'm not even a member of the Rogue Royals officially. That's beside the point.
They still consider you one, but okay.
Shaman, if we're not the Rogue Royals without him, then we don't let him go. Everything we do, from this moment forward, under the banner of the Rogue Royals, it's in his name. Till Kabal is dead, till everything is said and done, we have to stay together. For him, and for everyone else that we've lost along the way.
Yes, John's right.
Besides, In 2 months' time, Nura's gonna reach into his bag and he's gonna pull out the part of the trident that actually has the trident to it. I'm going to jam this. I'm gonna jam this right through his throat. I'm gonna watch the life leave his eyes.
Shaman's gonna look over at Nura. I'm sorry for what I said. We're with you.
As Tarman walks, am I good enough to be at full health and not exhausted?
I feel like we've been carrying him enough.
You guys have been walking quite a while.
I feel like he deserves a short rest.
Yeah, I would say that you're at half health. Would you like to stop for like 2 hours and then keep moving and you can get back to full health?
We're still early in the day, right?
Yeah, the day is literally just started, basically.
All right, cool. You know what? Yeah, I'll say we'll take a 2 hour break.
As Tarman, as you say break, he just falls flat on his face and sleeps.
Jamin,
Yeah.
watch over Tarman as he rests. John,
Yeah,
I want to speak with you for a moment.
okay. John gives Shaman a kiss before walking off with Nura real quick.
There's not gonna take him too far, just like to a rock nearby or something.
Yeah.
It was a smart thing you did out there.
What do
Those
you-
words really did help her.
John just starts to cry.
Nura gonna he's gonna kneel down so he can properly hug the boy.
I'm sorry.
The boy.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know what to do. I saw his hand clenching. I knew he was gonna do something. I knew he was gonna swing that weapon, but I couldn't. I didn't know what to do.
It's okay, John. If anything, it's good that one of us is still at full health. Think about it. What if we were all down? None of us would have been able to get to Peregrine. Because you helped us, John, I got to be able to say goodbye to my brother.
I'm sorry.
Ever grateful.
He just wipes the tears from his eyes. But I want you to know that you, Tarman, I'm an only child. I didn't really have anybody growing up to call family other than my mom. I don't want to lose this. I don't want to lose any more of this.
I know. And we won't.
Thank you.
There's one more thing.
Yeah.
Peregrine will always be a rogue royal. Now, we're a man short. I know it's our duty to watch over you. But time and time again, you have proven yourself as an adventurer, as a man, as a good person. As Nura is going to jam it onto his armor, as he takes his hand away, on John's chest plate now is Peregrine's pin as a member of the Rogue Royals.
Thank you. As he'll just kind of try and stand up like a bit more properly and kind of, steady himself and take a serious face, and he just nods.
You're no longer a deranged wolf that we were tasked to watch over. You're no longer that man from your past. Now, you are a proper hero, Rondo. You are a rogue royal.
I'll do my best. Very, very quick break real quick. We're just gonna take a second. catch my breath. Give me a moment.
Also,
Just so you know, I'm
What
not
the
processing
fuck?
Peregrine. I'm not processing Peregrine's
No.
death well.
Vaughn, you bring your ass in here.
I'm sorry.
Why?
I'm sorry, Kavan. I'm sorry.
Did you just have like a D5 or a D6 just waiting to see? Was one of the options me, Shaman,
no.
Nura, Peregrine, John, and then no one?
I'm curious to know how the decision.
Okay, here's how the decision was made. I'll be honest with you. I listened to everything you guys were saying. You had this idea. You had this idea of, okay, we're gonna convince him, and you rolled
I
a
think we're still alive.
You rolled a natural 20, and I was like, oh my god. They just killed one of them. Because if he accepted this, if he accepted this, Kabal wouldn't be satisfied with walking away. It's not who he is. So I was like, if they convince him to accept this offer, he'll probably do exactly what he did. Because in his mind, he wants to make sure that he dies next time he meets you. He wants you to be the ones, but he had to make you do it. So I had him face to face with Tarman and Peregrine, and I rolled a D2.
Gee.
So I could have died.
Yeah, Tarman absolutely could have died.
Nura could have died?
No, Nura was all the way like 50 feet away. You were actually safe only because of that.
So, Kavan, out of the
me and
50-50,
Shaman were the only
I'm
people
sorry
safe.
it was you.
Yeah, I mean, tails never fails, right?
Bruh.
What was it, heads or tails?
If it had been Tails, you would have died, Tarman, because Tails never fails.
Yep.
So,
Dicebot's been planning this from the jump.
Oh.
Heavy.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, oh shit, you know what just occurred to me?
One.
I completely forgot to loot your body.
Wait. You know what?
No. Not in the bad way. I just meant like all your money.
You know what? Fair enough.
Listen, Nuro would expect nothing less of Peregrine but to do the same.
You're not wrong, but also, like, we do remember the vague location of our goal.
As Nura remembers the location of the gold.
Oh, yeah, yeah, no. Yeah, two men keep a secret if one of them's dead.
before we continue, Kavan, I'm sorry.
You don't have to
Okay.
apologize. It's all good.
Let's, because we do have to keep moving.
Do we just want to pick up after the rest?
Yeah, no, that's what we're doing. So all of you have continued traveling through the mountains, now kind of traveling down, closer towards the towards the Barbarian lands. You can see in the distance the wide open, kind of like Badlands. So, as John just kind of like starts going through his bag, the Barbarian lands, do we have any information on this place?
It's Barbarian lands.
If I'm not wrong, I believe the mayor gave me a map.
Yes, he did.
Nura is going to reach into his bag and he's going to pull out a map.
So, you do have a map. It's a very, very, like, basic, like, it tells you a certain few things. Like, it tells you that, actually, we need to pull up the actual map. A map of Iora real quick. Closer towards, like, the middle, and a little west, kind of where that, canyon is, near that canyon, up this hill, like, where the bar of Barbarian is. There's a abandoned, city. And the, part to the right, the big open part where it says lands is literally like effectively the wastelands. It's where like there's just vast open expanse. Above Barbarian, there's these cliffs. Think of like the think of like Arizona, those like tall, flat, mountainous things.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a set of those. That cavern, that long crevice there, is actually referred to as the Butcher's Canyon. There's only a few areas listed, there's only one city listed. However, it does kind of mark off where is like lizard folk territory. The farthest, like past that crevice, that lower left section, you see Rahtnuk territory. So the farthest down that there is where the Rahtnuks seem to reside most often. This is all written in Giant, because it was written by Goliaths. As you actually see a territory that has been marked off, but above it you see the word home written.
I pray to Cord.
Go ahead, roll religion.
26
Also out
total.
of game. I have just finished my flask.
So,
Wait a minute.
with a 26 religion, you hear the storm around you and you feel this whirling, powerful storm. When you open your eyes, you see in the storm a dwarven figure. Nora, I am Bavaros, a fellow worshipper of Cord. I had the honor of speaking with your friend. As Nura, a vision... I'm sure you're getting so sick of these visions by now, Nura, but a vision bursts into your head. And it is the same vision that Peregrine saw, the vision of this green dragon fighting this dwarf, biting his fingers and like pieces of his hands off. And you see that poison going through his body as he wrapped, robe around his hand so that he could still lift his hammer. And that vision pours into you. That dragon killed me and my allies. The Dons, the adventuring party of Atlas Dascons. Before his death, Atlas asked your friend to find this dragon and find out why he did it. Your god, our god, wants you to continue that mission.
Will you help with mine?
I will. Your people were not of the barbarian lands, but they did take shelter here for a time. Their scriptures can be found in the abandoned city.
That is where I will go.
He nods. Bring honor to Cord's name. Restore your clan. Avenge the fallen. As the storm strengthens and Bavaros disappears, and you open your eyes. For everyone else, he closed his eyes for a second and just opened them back up, and you don't know any of that.
Era is gonna roll up the map again after looking in the direction they need to go, and he says, "Follow me."
Tarmin will follow.
Okay, so you guys eventually get out of the mountains. I need a perception check from someone.
Alright,
Hey.
I'm on it.
As you enter the barbarian lands.
21.
Not bad.
Tarmin, you feel, as you begin to walk onto the hard clay, like stone, it's clay and stone and sand. You know what I'm saying.
Dirt.
Yes, a lot of fucking dirt. As you walk
Yeah.
down on this, you begin to walk forward. You get a couple 200 feet away from the mountains. Tarmin, you feel the dirt and sand shift beneath your feet. Just like...
Stop. Something doesn't feel right.
As Tarmin with that 21, you're looking around and you see the ground, you see the sand, you see it all shifting and shaking on its own.
Tarmin's gonna back up.
As you back up out of the sand, are these two large claws, 8 legs, this long body, these multiple eyes, fangs, and the large tail with a stinger on the end as a giant scorpion emerges from the sand.
Scorpions.
I knew it.
And
It
then
had to be scorpions.
another one emerges from the sand. And then another one emerges from the sand.
All right.
Roll initiative, everyone. Okay, 23. Rolling for John. Okay. Rolling for scorpions. So, initiative. Let's see, we've got... Initiative goes as follows. Tarman, Scorpion, Scorpion, Shaman, Scorpion, John, Nura. Alright, anyways, Tarman. Big ol' scorpions. There's 3 of them. Let's say one of them is about... you backed away, but you didn't back... Did you back, like, a good bit away, or just a little bit?
A little bit.
Okay, so it's 5 feet in front of you. The other ones are behind it, about 10 feet to each side from it, so that's about 15 feet from you guys.
So it's 5 feet in front of me?
The first one is 5 feet in front of you, yes. The other 2 are about 10 feet away from it on each side, so that's 15 feet away.
Cool. Code of haste and my bear totem tattoo.
Which thing are you activating of the 2 things?
The one's a charge. The other one, I'm activating the Code of Haste, which is basically a bonus action.
I mean, of the 2 things that you can do with the bear, with the bear totem thing, which one are you doing?
Oh, I'm gaining resistance to all damage.
Okay. Just for, that's for 1 round, right?
I know that.
Okay, just making sure. Okay.
I just know how nasty these motherfuckers can be.
Right, okay. Well, it's still your turn. So what do you want to do? You've activated those, you used your bonus action, I think.
And I am So I'm going to slash at this beast. First one, 23.
That absolutely hits.
You said that these other scorpions were 10 feet away from it?
They are, yes.
Cool. That means I still get my sneak attack.
Yes, you do.
Second attack, 24.
Right.
And the third and final, 29. So I hit everything.
All of everything, yes, you do. Everything, everywhere, all at once. But first, scorpions.
Okay. That is 60 damage to this first scorpion.
Very nice.
As Tarman backs away 30 feet.
Okay. So yeah, Tarman, you just activate the Cloak of Haste. Your tattoo, this sensation goes through it as this magic kind of flows through it for a moment. You slash very quickly, and then you back away. The scorpion, it doesn't even know what just happened. It's like...
As Tarman just glares at this scorpion.
Okay, it is that scorpion's turn. It is going to approach. Since you moved back, it's going to attack one of the people in the front.
Well, it still can reach me.
Yeah, but its other targets are closer.
True.
20 damage to you, Nura. Shaman. That'll be 10 damage to you, and you need to make a con save.
Lovely. Okay. 19.
Okay, its stinger jams into your shoulder, but you the fire flowing through your fucking veins keeps you from being poisoned. Second scorpion's turn. It's gonna have to get closer, but it's actually gonna go around and try to attack Tarman.
Cool, I use brace.
Nice, fucking hit him.
Crits.
20 does hit. Also 11 damage to you, Tarman.
And I need to make a con save?
No, because you get an opportunity attack as well.
Oh, I get one more attack on top of my attack?
Yes, because it rolled a natural 1.
Alright, 29 for the first, and I'm gonna go ahead and swing once more. 25 to hit,
Yep,
so
that
that hits.
Yes, it does.
26 damage for a second.
26 damage per second. Okay.
And 11 damage? Okay, and that's Tarman. Alright, we're all Gucci.
Yep, Shaman, it is your turn. There is scorpions. 2 of them have been attacked by Tarman. One of them is right in front of you that just tried to fucking poison you. It stung you in its shoulder. There's also another one about 15 feet past that.
Okay, I'm just gonna start mudaing the one in front of me. Just second.
Yeah, just 1 second.
Also, half of 11, right? Or is that already halved?
Natural 20.
That's already... Oh, shit. Okay. That's already half, Tommy.
Cool.
And an 18.
Both of those hit.
Okay, I'm gonna hit that one first to see if it goes down. And if it doesn't, then I will continue to muda it. For the first one, 18.
Doubled to 36.
Yes. And then 19.
Yep. How do you want to do this to that one?
Shaman just sort of looking at it as she just crunches it.
Shaman just punches its head one time. Think like Hulk from the Avengers when that fucking whale thing is flying at him. Bam! Yeah, this scorpion's head just...
As Shaman looks over to the next nearest one.
At the moment, that would be that's the one past this dead one.
And she's gonna use a key point to do more attacks. That does not hit.
Okay, so one more extra hit.
20.
Okay, John is going to help Shaman. He's gonna run past the dead one. Do a little slicey slice of the wristy wrist. John rushes over, just slices his wrist, 2 quick slashes into its side, lightning striking into those wounds. This thing makes this noise that you didn't know spiders could make, and it's kind of... Oh, no, sorry, scorpions could make. It makes you a bit uncomfortable. However, Nura, it is your turn.
Are these creatures or beasts?
Actually, that's a good question. Are giant... They're beasts. They're beasts. They're just giant ones.
They can be tamed.
Bro, these are scorpions. You know what? No. You know what? Go ahead, Nura. What do you want to do?
Figure we can use that as a means of transportation once I rip its claws off and its stinger as well.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I'm gonna rage.
Yeah.
It's not even like a glow up process. Nura's tattoos just flick on like a light switch.
Yeah, it's just like, and then just lightning just overhead. One of them is gonna make a con save. Which one? The one with Shaman and John, or the other one?
I am going to attack the one that's not in front of Shaman or John.
Okay, so the one in front of... Oh, that's... Okay. So that'll be your 1d6 plus your strength, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be flanking?
Yeah, but he's not rolling to attack. This is just lightning.
No, this is just...
Oh, yeah.
Lovely stuff. Anyway, 1d6, gotcha.
Yeah. Plus your strength.
Oh, in that case, add a 5 to that, making it 8 damage.
8 damage.
If possible, I'd like the lightning to hit the stinger.
Ow! Okay, yeah, now make another con. Make another con. Make a con. Yep, oh my god, a natural 1! Okay, so it's gonna take a little more damage. And its stinger has been, de-stingered.
I was gonna say, that thing should look deformed.
Yeah, its stinger, basically the whole end of its stinger was destroyed, so it still has technically the shape, but it's like, blunt. And burnt.
Yeah, it's... so he probably won't want to whack that against anything anytime soon.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I approach this thing.
Oh, so you approach the one in front of Tarman. What do you do?
I would like to either roll athletics or strength, and I would like to rip one of its claws off.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll. I'll let you roll athletics. You are raging, you have advantage. I'm gonna make a contesting. Let's see.
Okay, let's see. 27.
Yeah, so you grab its arm, and I want you to roll a 1d6 plus your strength real quick.
Okay.
So it
6
takes
damage.
It takes 1 extra. Sorry, no, not 1 because I was doubling this. So 2 extra points of damage. But
Wonderful.
You grab its claws and you rip the ends off of the claws effectively. You just like ripping crab legs open, and it makes a very pained noise.
Perfect. Now, I have possible. I don't want to break its other claw, but I want to grab onto it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to look it in the eye.
Well, it has multiple, so that shouldn't be too hard. So, with the rest of your last bit of your turn here, go ahead and roll another athletics.
29.
Yeah, you grab, it can't even budge, and you just stare it in the eyes. Okay, since you've gone your way, what are you doing now?
If possible, and I can roll one after the other, I would like to roll intimidation followed by animal handling.
Go ahead. Perfectly fine by me.
18 for intimidation.
It definitely wants to get away from you right now. Yeah.
Alright, cool. Now I'm gonna roll animal handling.
Okay.
19.
So what do you do to, I guess, convince it to, I don't know. What do you do? Go ahead.
I take my hand, the free hand, point it at its face, and then to the ground, as if to command to get down.
It does, yeah. It doesn't exactly comprehend, but it just doesn't want any more pain or to die, so it does kind of lay on the ground.
I am then going to step on its head, and I am going to walk. I'm going to sit on its back.
Okay. That'll be, for now, the end of your turn, Nura. Tarmin, it's your turn, and you've witnessed Nura do these things. There is another scorpion that is currently fighting John and Shaman.
Tarmin's gonna rush towards it, and he is going to just fucking end it.
Okay. Roll whatever you're rolling to kill the motherfucker.
First one. That's a miss. Second one.
Hang on, you have advantage. It's not paying attention to you at all.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it was being attacked by 2 other people, so.
Well, alright, then the first.
That hits. Okay.
29.
You no longer have advantage now that you've attacked it, though. But go ahead.
19.
That is a hit.
15.
That is a miss. Go ahead and roll the damage for the other 2 attacks, though.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Bonus action.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Because I did hit.
That's right. Yes.
Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, so for the 2 that I did hit, 43 damage. It has an opportunity attack against me.
That'll be 14 damage, Tarmin, and you need to make a con save. However, how do you want to do this?
Tarmin is just gonna cut off its claws.
Okay.
13 from my con.
Okay.
Did I fail?
Just by 1 point. It's okay.
Oof.
On that note, actually another exact 14 damage.
So 28 altogether in full?
Yes.
Tarmin's just gonna stab it straight down on the head and twist his blade.
Okay. So, the scorpions have been killed. John's just like, oh, okay. Nura, what are you doing with that one?
I got us a ride.
Shaman, you see that he has gotten everyone a ride on a scorpion.
Shaman is going to hop onto said scorpion.
And that is where we are going to end today's session. Kavan, how are you?
In the afterlife.
God damn.
I'm good.
Okay. We're gonna talk, Kavan. I'll literally be texting you almost immediately. How is everyone else?
I'm in physical pain!
Maddie, how are you?
Good.
You told me it moved you deeply. You were,
Yes, it did.
You were sad.
It was sad.
She cares about you, Kabal. She cares about your characters.
I care about your character, Kabal.
Yeah, that's nice.
I cared about them too. Okay, we are gonna have to end this off. I'm sorry to anyone that I hurt today. Just know that it was Kabal, not me. So.
Listen. We all know who the real enemy here is. It's
Dice Spot. Dice Spot, literally. Wait! Oh my god! It was him who killed you! Because it was literally a 1 or 2 option, and he picked you! Okay.
Alright.
I hope you guys all had fun today, genuinely. The most important thing is that you guys are enjoying the story, even if some of the story bits hurt like fucking hell. And I hope anyone listening enjoyed, and wasn't heartbroken by this. And we will see you all in the next session. Stay adventurous, and I have one thing to do. Big shot, double shot.
Oh shit!
Switch on your camera.
My camera doesn't work for some reason, so.
I got this. I can turn on mine.
Nice.
Now poison.
Okay. Good night, y'all.
Let's say it. Say it. Stay, motherfuckers.